dance through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hey und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge Genshin Impact. Schön, dass ihr wieder mit dabei seid. So, ja, letzte Folge habe ich zusammen, beziehungsweise zwei letzten Folgen habe ich zusammen mit Kasuto noch einige Bosse besiegt, würde ich sagen. Und auch noch Sphären abgegrast. Ich habe vorhin noch versehentlich eine Errungenschaft angenommen gehabt. Aber wie dass man 5-mal zusammen mit einem anderen Spieler einen Boss besiegt, irgendwie so. Auf jeden Fall hat es nochmal 5 Urgesteine gegeben. Was ich gesehen habe, eine wunderschöne Wiederkunft der Gestirne ist da, bedeutet Heimkehrbelohnungen. Ich liebe das. Mal gucken. Oh, das ist schön. Ja, das gefällt mir. Nehme mir gerne 100 Urgesteine entgegen. Was haben wir da? Orte der Wiederkehr. Erkundungsbelohnungen. Boah, es wird sich ja schon lohnen, ne? Zwischen Berg und Tal Chenyus. Schalte eine Statue des 7 in Chenyu-Tal, oberes Tal oder Chenyu-Tal, südlicher Berg frei. Okay, aha. Okay, das hat alles mit dem Gebiet zu tun, dass wir aber dann... Hä? Das Chenyu-Tal? Ist das dann hier schon, Fontaine? Steht aber auch was von Chenyu-Tal. Und das letzte? Hat irgendwie alles damit zu tun. Okay. Gut, interessant. Weg nach Haus. Der Abschiedsbesuch. Kapitel 1, zweiter Akt. Nach Abschluss sammelbar. Ist das mein Hauptquest oder was? Bin gerade ein bisschen verwirrt. Was ist das denn? Ach, hier kann man sie ausprobieren und Legendenaufträge. Ach so, von denen können wir machen. Wenn man natürlich soweit wäre, ne? Das ist das andere. Okay. Stimmt, Erkundungsbelohnungen, die kann ich jetzt endlich abholen gehen. Machen wir auch gleich. Und dann würde ich sagen, dann machen wir mal an der Quest weiter.
Oh, looks like Margaret is talking with those two people over there. Wait, is that Rosaria? Huh. She's standing next to an adventurer Paimon doesn't recognize.
Ich glaube ja eher weniger, dass Rosaria Katzen mag. Habe ich irgendwie so das Gefühl. Ich sage jetzt einfach mal, ich glaube, Rosaria ist auch hier, um Karten zu spielen.
Say no more, Valerina. I'll continue to help you out, just as Victoria requested. Look after the cats, check up on their health, give them a bath. These are all things well within my capabilities.
Okay, es geht doch um die Katzen. Hätte ich nie gedacht.
That doesn't solve our biggest problem, though, Miss Rosaria. The cats have been so anxious. If we can't get them to trust us, they're sure to get sick from all the anxiety. We just opened, and the Furball Fortress is already about to go under.
Well, panicking certainly isn't going to solve the problem. The fact is, neither of us has a way with cats. That's not something I can change.
Hi, Rosaria! And hello to you too, Miss Adventurer!
Ich weiß gar nicht, wer mich angefragt hat. Tut mir leid, ich bin jetzt gerade im Quest drin, der Quest drin. Was auch immer das so wie eine Quest ist. Sonst nachher nochmal eine Anfrage schicken oder halt ein andermal auf jeden Fall gerne.
Sounds like you're all really worried about something.
Our cat saviors! They've appeared already!
Saviors? Seems a bit sudden considering we just met.
Retter? Das klingt nach einem Titel, dem wir gerecht werden müssen.
I'll try to keep it short. My name's Valerina, and I really like small animals. Recently, I've been trying to set up a shelter for stray cats. I call it the Furball Fortress. I thought it would be a good way to rescue those poor animals that have nowhere to go. Plus, Getting them off the streets will improve the overall environment and look of the city. It's a win-win. The sisters over at the church heard about my plans and sent over the kindly Miss Rosaria to help.
I wouldn't exactly describe myself as kindly. I just accepted the assignment from Victoria. After all, I was the only one with any knowledge of medicine, or the spare time to help.
Well, it seems like you've got quite the plan, Valerina. Thanks for bringing us up to speed. So, what had you so worried just now? Are you short on Mora? Are you missing something you need?
No, I've got more than enough Mora. The funds, the location, the supplies, all the various procedures. They've all been settled. The main problem is, the cats. They, keep swatting at me. They're always hissing and swatting. They won't let me approach them, not even with treats.
The cats are afraid of me as well. They run away the minute I'm in the vicinity.
Oh, Paimon has heard something like this before. There's something about certain people that just makes cats afraid. Huh. A kind-hearted cat rescuer who doesn't get along with cats. Seems like just visiting the cat's tail would be enough to leave you flustered, let alone running your own cat shelter.
That's why we consulted an expert. But Miss Margaret wasn't able to offer a solution to our problem. She's short on workers, so she couldn't spare anyone to help us either. She did give us one piece of advice, though, to enlist the help of the honorary knight and their trusty helper in white. We had just wrapped up our conversation, and the next thing we knew, you two appeared before us like saviors sent by Lord Barbados himself.
Well, Paimon's not sure how much Lord Barbados would know about taking care of cats. But that aside, we've never even worked at a shelter before, but somehow we've been turned into the saviors of the entire operation.
Wir wollten sowieso mit Katzen spielen.
Well, that's true. Even if Paimon has no experience working at a shelter, she's confident she can get on their good side just fine. Like, that's all we need to do here, right? We just need to show Valerina and Rosaria how to get friendly with the cats, and everything else should fall into line.
Feel free to focus your efforts on Valerina. Just call me if any of the cats need medical attention. If you all can keep the shelter running with minimal effort on my part, this errand might turn out to be a good use of my time after all. It's better than church activities in any case.
Ah, so that's why you agreed to help. You just wanted to shirk your church duties.
Well, I guess I should show you around first. Follow me, you two. Let's make our way to the Furball Fortress.
Diesem flauschigen Katzenschloss. Keine Ahnung, wo das ist, aber ehrlich gesagt habe ich das nicht vor, weil ich habe das Gefühl, es ist so eine Event-Quest und ich wollte eigentlich an unserer Hauptquest weiterfahren. Und das allererst natürlich die Belohnung hier abholen. Meine Güte. Wird man schon wieder von Katzen aufgehalten. Naja, macht mir eigentlich nichts aus. Ich liebe Katzen über alles. Mein absolutes Lieblingstier, aber ich habe jetzt keine Zeit. Oh Mann. Wow. Oh, so oft wie ich online bin, so viel wie ich zocken kann, lohnt sich das ja richtig. Okay. Jetzt habe ich mich schon selber aus der Fassung gebracht. So. Ja, bei Mondenschein. Geh und kauf Nachtjade. Der Graf hat euch Chongli vom Bestattungsunternehmen Wang Sheng vorgestellt, um den Geo-Ausschauern zu sehen. Stimmst du zu, mit ihm gemeinsam einen Adeptenabschied zu veranstalten? Sie verfolgen und teleportieren. Okay, gut. Dann geht es endlich an der Hauptquest weiter. Gehen wir mal zu den guten Herren hier.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous Jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Ich möchte erst Chong-Lis Meinung hören.
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Ja, Paimon ganz recht.
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
Eigentlich über Wirtschaft.
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It, Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality, would have superior pyroaffinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
So lebt es sich also in gehobenen Kreisen?
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Können wir wenigstens ein paar Proben bekommen?
That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Diese Proben.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
So knausrig.
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more and you may as well have my neck.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
Die Küche von Xianling?
You mean at Wanmin Restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control.
Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Suche nach dem großen Topf der Fleischfresser. Bei Mondenschein. Nachtjadeprobe. Okay. Hier. Müssen wir wahrscheinlich da hochklettern. Und wir auf der anderen Seite wieder runter können. So, geschafft.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
So. Dieser große Topf haben sie gemeint. Na dann.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
Na, da machen wir sie halt fertig.
Access denied. We're way beyond.
Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
So. Ach, der lebt noch. Noch einer? Ach, hier unten.
Hey there!
Und weg mit dem. Nähere dich dem Topf.
There's still soup in here! These hilly trolls sure have big appetites.
Jetzt ist das unser Versuchslabor.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Einfach ein Feuer unter dem Topf. Okay, dann brauchen wir wahrscheinlich schnell. Die
Time to get down to business. Gloves off.
So vielleicht?
Whoa! That light
Na
came from
toll.
the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Okay. Das ging ja super. Entfache ein Feuer unter dem Topf. Na dann können wir weitermachen. Sofern Dia sich wieder erholt hat und alles aufgeladen ist. Na, das kommt schon.
Look alive!
Ja toll, jetzt müssen wir wieder warten. Na, dann hole ich mir das hier vorne auch noch. Alles mitnehmen natürlich. So, ich bin gleich soweit. Alles gut, kein Stress. So,
That light came from
nochmal.
the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More Hilly trolls! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food!
Alles gut, sie kriegen das hin. Die sind gar kein Problem.
Worthless.
So. Der hier noch.
Useless.
Okay. Und nochmal.
You're dead meat!
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so
Nachtjade Nummer
much
3.
shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Okay, mach mal das. Ich gehe schnell zum Windstieg, um mich zu heilen. Und dann wechsle ich wieder zu dir. Zu Nahida. Nicht Nahida, Gott. Oh, Navia meine ich. Meine Güte. Danke dir für deine Dienste.
I'll take the lead.
Okay, Nachtjade Nummer 3. Müssen wir uns merken. Hallöle, das sind wir wieder.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Ich möchte Nachtjade Nummer 3.
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liua Cheathing and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liua will continue to prosper as it always has done.
Also, dann lass mal die Köpfe nicht hängen.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, Let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Ein interessantes Konzept von Geld ist das.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier?
Hier, ich habe es.
That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
Da geh noch einmal zum Grafen und beantrage etwas finanzielle Unterstützung.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind. Thanks, both of you.
Oh je, es kann mir ja noch was werden. Mögen die Nachtjade an ihren Platz. Naja, immerhin haben wir hochwertige Nachtjade gefunden. Und sogar noch zum halben Preis, wegen der Geschichte. Nicht übel. Wahrscheinlich hoch, oder? Ah ja, da gehen wir halt kurz Kern. Oh, die Lotus sind wieder da und die Fische. Aber ich möchte jetzt an der Quest weitermachen, also muss ich das jetzt übersehen.
This is a peaceful
So, wir haben es gleich. Oh meine Güte. Also ich freue mich wirklich, wenn wir noch mehr Ausdauer haben. Ist zwar nicht übel, wir sind schon besser dran als... Ja, natürlich ganz am Anfang, aber ja, ich möchte trotzdem noch ein bisschen mehr Ausdauer haben. So, Nachtjade platzieren. Boah.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Das lassen wir uns alles vom Grafen zurückerstatten.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite.
Selbe Ort wie bei der Adeptenzeremonie.
That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here.
Da ist doch was faul.
These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about any anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
Die Qixing stellen den Ort der Kraft die Finanzen.
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Okay. Neuer Auftrag, Duft für den Gott. Geh und kauf Seidenblumen. Ja, das werde ich auf jeden Fall tun, aber das in der nächsten Folge. Denn ich danke euch ganz, ganz herzlich fürs Zuschauen von dieser Folge Genshin Impact. Und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Ich danke euch. Tschüss!